Hello children, welcome to Nelson School online education program Learn Better. So we'll continue with the clauses. Okay, we have already explained you the adjective, adverb and the noun clause. In this session we'll be continuing with the worksheet, oral worksheet of the noun clause. Okay, now here pick out the adjective clauses and tell what noun or pronoun each qualifies. So now we'll first start with the adjective clause. Now we all know that a clause that works like an adjective is called an adjective clause, and usually adjective clause will use the relative pronouns like who, whose, which, what. Okay, so it's people who have never seen a play on the stage have missed a great experience. So here people is the noun, they are qualifying it, and who have never seen because it's standing as why is who used because it's a subject. So it is who have never seen a play on the stage. So it is an adjective clause. And this adjective clause is qualifying the noun people. Number two, all that glitters is not gold. So it is that glitters because that we are usually using it for the things. So and all is the noun that glitters qualify. Number three, a red Indian who looked tired and hungry slowly walked to the cottage. So it is we are qualifying the noun a red Indian because it is a subject. So we are using it who. So it is who looked tired and hungry is an adjective clause. You have taught me a lesson which I shall never forget. So here a lesson is the noun that is getting qualified by this word because it is a lesson. It's a non-living thing. So we are using it which. So it's which I shall never forget is an adjective clause. Number five, you must reward the student whose essay has been adjudged the best. So you're talking about the student, but now usually you see children here, it's not used as a subject, it is used to show position. Whose essay? Okay, so it is whose essay has been adjudged the best. That this is the adjective clause that qualifies the noun student. Number six, such people as have a strong willpower are not discouraged by misfortunes. Now, usually, I have taught you in the relative pronoun also, such and same. They are used usually as is used as a relative pronoun after such and same. So, here such is there, so they have used as. Okay, so here as have a strong willpower. This is an adjective clause that qualifies the noun such people. It demonstrates. Number seven, God helps those who help themselves. Now, it is who help themselves is an adjective clause that depicts the noun those people. Okay, number eight, the vacancy that you are referring to has already been filled. So it is, we are talking about the noun vacancy because it's non-living. So we have used that. So it is that you are referring to is an adjective clause that depicts the noun vacancy. Number nine, the leader whom every villager worshipped like a god turned out to be a smuggler. So here it is because the leader here, it's working as an object, so they have used whom. Okay, because the people, it's the people were worshipping, so people is a subject and they were worshipping the leader, so the leader is an object, and with object we have used whom. So whom every villager worship like a god is adjective clause that qualifies the noun the leader. Number 10, they never fail who die for a great cause. So it is who die for a great cause. Now here this is the adjective clause that stands for the noun they. Now in this exercise, children, you have to pick out the adverb clauses. Right, is when his son was old enough, he took him to school. So in this also I have taught you what is an adverb clause. An adverb clause as subordinating conjunctions, we have given you the 10 categories. Except the first category of the noun clause, the remaining 9 categories are of the adverb clause. Adverb clause can show the time. Adverb clause will show the reason. It will show the place. It will show the result, condition, contrast, comparison, manner. Okay. So it is when his son was old enough, he took him to school. So this shows time, when his son was old enough. If you look at the positive side of a misfortune, it will stop troubling you. So if you, here it gives the condition. So it's an adverb clause giving you the condition. The child decided to speak the truth even if his father might scold him. So it's showing the contrast that he will speak the truth even if he gets scolding. So it is even if his father might scold him. Number 4, although he had to face many hardships, he did not lose heart. So this shows the contrast that he had to go through many hardships, but he did not. So it's although he had to face many hardships is an adverb clause. A dog is often used as a detective because it has a strong sense of smell. Now here it is an adverb clause showing the reason because it has a strong sense of smell. Number 6, as soon as the battle was over, Red Cross people rushed to help the wounded soldiers. So this shows the time, adverb clause of time. So as soon as the battle was over. Number 7, he spoke so powerfully that the audience sat spellbound for an hour. So this shows you that how, okay, the result was such powerful that the audience was spellbound. So it is so that is usually the conjunction, subordinating conjunction, and which it's an adverb clause that shows the result. So it is so powerfully that the audience sat spellbound for an hour. Number 8, your skin cannot remain healthy unless you take a regular bath. So it's unless you take a regular bath. Now, this is an adverb clause that shows you the condition that if you do not take a regular bath, your skin won't remain healthy. Number 9, we should act as our parents instruct us. So this shows how should we act, it shows the manner, okay, as our parents instruct us. Number 10, whenever the animals quarreled, they went to the owl for an advice. So it's whenever. So this shows the time, adverb clause showing time, that when would they go to the owl for an advice. So they would go whenever they will quarrel. So it's whenever the animals quarreled. Number 11, if I help one, I shall have to help all. So this shows the condition that if I will help one. Okay, it's an adverb clause showing condition. Number 12, even though he had been born as a prince, he was leading a very simple life. So this shows what a contrast. He was born as a prince. Okay, he was born in a kingdom, but then too he was living a very simple life. So it's even though he had been born as a prince is an adverb clause. Now, children, this exercise is for the noun clause. Noun clause could be better depicted with like that, if, whether. Okay, ask the question what. If you get the answer, that is the noun clause. And it is usually introduced with the verbs like that, if, and whether. Many a times it could be introduced even with the words like what and why. Okay, you should remember what, that you have to reach the hall in time. This is the noun clause. I wondered why the bell was constantly ringing. I assure you what, that everyone will get justice. Okay, the poet could not understand. What did the poet not understand? It's what the song meant. This is the noun clause. Now we know why it is important to brush the teeth every day. What do we know now? So it's why it is important to brush the teeth twice every day. So sometimes, as I've told you, it could be introduced with the other conjunctions or the words like what, why, sometimes even where. How the prisoner escaped is a mystery. What is a mystery? How the prisoner escaped. I wish what if I were a bird. Okay, or you could say I wish I were a bird. So I were a bird is a noun clause. Give him what he wants. So this is a noun clause. He wants to know why he has been denied a promotion. What does he want to know? Why he has been denied a promotion. The doctor, number 10, the doctor asked the patient, what did the doctor ask the patient? If he was feeling better. So if he was feeling better is a noun clause. Number 11, finding that he was in a bad mood, I did not talk to him about my problems. What did you find? And why you didn't talk to him about your problems? So it's because he was in bad mood. There is no sense when there is no sense, or in what it's no sense. So it's in what he says. So this is the noun clause. Thank you.